anytime you have a question like this, the person that has the least number of the objects under discussion use a letter of the alphabet to represent that person. So in this case, Peter has 6 balls more than John. It means Peter has more balls. John has the least number of balls. So let John's balls be n. Let John's balls be n. If John's balls is n, Peter's balls will be equal to 6 plus n because Peter has 6 balls more than John. So any number of balls that John has, Peter's number of balls will be greater than the number of balls of John by 6. So Peter's balls will be equal to 6 plus n. That is, n represents John's balls. Now, the next statement says they both have 22 balls. It means when you add up the number of balls of John to that of Peter, you will have 22 balls. So let us form an equation out of this. It means John's number of balls, which is n, plus Peter's number of balls. Peter's number of balls is 6 plus n, that is 6 plus n, will give you 22 balls, 22. Now this has formed a simple equation. So we now solve the simple equation formed. Now we have n plus 6 plus n equal to 22. Now we are going to collect like terms. This n will meet this n plus 6 is equal to 22. We further simplify by writing 2n, n plus n, 2n plus 6 is equal to 22. Collect like terms by taking plus 6, which is a constant. It doesn't have an alphabet. To cross equality sign to the other side to meet 22 because both of them are constant. They do not have alphabets. So we have plus 6. Anytime a number crosses an equality sign, the sign accompanying it changes. So this is plus 6. Crossing this equality sign to this side, we now have 2n to the left-hand side is equal to plus 6. Going that way, we now have 22 minus 6. Now we have 2n is equal to 22 minus 6. What do we have? We have 16. So 2n is equal to 16. We divide both sides by 2, the coefficient of n. We divide both sides by 2 so that we have n on the left hand side. Have 2n is equal to 16. Divide this side by 2, divide this side by 2. When you're solving an equation, whatever you do on the left hand side, do the same on the right hand side. So this 2 we cancel 2, and we have n is equal to 16 divided by 2, we have 8. So n is equal to 8. And n represents the number of balls of John. So John has 8 balls. N is equal to 8. Therefore, John has 8 balls.